Good morning. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Haven't been up here in a while. I'm a little out of practice. Please give a warm welcome to Charlie with this morning's announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is January 23rd, and it is a green day. All C&D block health classes meet in Fuller Basement for class today. Juniors, a reminder to meet today in Fuller Hall during advisory for a meeting with guidance. Sit by advisory in the senior section. A reminder to writers and artists, this weekend is a great time to work on your Clear River Review submissions. Please see Mrs. McKenzie or Ms. Drew with any questions. Happy birthday tomorrow to Nail Mamadzada, and on Sunday to Liam Paquette, Elizabeth White, and Paige Kennedy. Happy birthday. And then for sports today and this weekend, we have today JV and varsity boys basketball, home versus Colchester at 5:30 and 7. Saturday, wrestling match at Virgins at 9:30. Bowling at Missisquoi at 1. JV and varsity girls basketball, home versus Rutland at 1 and 2:30. Blades hockey at Essex at 3. And Sunday, indoor track at Harvard. All right, that's it. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you, Charlie. I do have a few late announcements for you. Congratulations again to all 4 of the poetry finalists for their wonderful job sharing poems with all of us in chapel over the last couple of months. Our school champion is Marcus Burns. And please give another round of applause to our runner-up, Hannah Legel. Marcus will be competing in the state semifinals on February 12th. Again, congratulations to all of our Poetry Out Loud contestants. In a physical game against the Chittenden Charge on Wednesday, the Kingdom Blades tied 2-2 after overtime. Micaiah Bowman scored on a breakaway and tallied an assist. Madison Colby played an amazing game with 16 saves in net. Congratulations, Kingdom Blades. And our last sports slate announcement, girls varsity basketball set the tone early with their dominant team defense, getting off to a 22-0 start in the first quarter last night over Rice. Anna Ebert led all scorers with 10, followed by Brianna Bunnell with 8. The victory was a total team effort with every member of the squad getting into the scoring column. The JV team also beat Rice 68-8 with a great defensive energy from everyone on the court. Congratulations, girls varsity basketball. And the last late announcement, with a very cold weather on the way, the Academic and Student Life Office is eager to help make sure that our students have what you need to stay warm. If you could benefit from an extra layer, please come and see us. We are happy to help. We've got all sorts of warm coats, clothing, including sweaters and shirts, and even some snow pants for the snow that we may or may not get this weekend. We'll also have the CSRC space open right after chapel in case students want to get some gear together then. If you're not aware, that space is located right below us in Fuller Basement. Has a lot of really wonderful clothes, coats, and shoes, and that's all free. So if you want an additional layer, we're happy to help connect you to that. And now we do have some guests in chapel this morning here to talk about the Clear River Review. Please help me welcome Mr. Chatterley, Ms. Drew, Ms. McKenzie, and Mr. Arain.
Good morning, everyone. You have doubtlessly been seeing some posters around campus and hearing some announcements, but I'm here to let you know that you have the opportunity to send your work in, your literary work and your artistic work, to our school magazine, which is called the Clear River Review.
So we're just going to tell you a little bit about what you can submit to the Clear River Review. First, we do accept prose, which is both fiction and nonfiction, short stories, essays. The word limit there is 2,500. We also accept poetry. There's a 40-line limit there. 40-line limit. And we also accept visual art. Mr. Chatterley is going to talk a little bit about that.
Hello, fellow artists, and thank you for taking the time to be encouraged to submit to the Clear River Review. You have to put it in a digital format, high resolution, at least 300 dpi. I'm not going to read all of that to you. You can read, but come see me if you have questions about how to actually get it into the format. Just take the bit.ly, sign up, and start the process. Come see me, I'll get the photos for you. Everybody here has made some incredible work, and take the time to do it. Make sure that it is not AI used. Make sure it is your own original work.
We also offer travel prizes, and Mr. Lorraine's going to talk a little bit about that.
I'm just realizing this might not quite be named correctly. You don't get to go on a trip or something. That's not how it works. But the Academy's Colwell Center for Global Understanding seeks excellence in writing and photography that captures the essence of places, peoples, and cultures, whether near or far. Both the essay and photograph submissions will be judged for the quality of artistic expression and for content that shows an awareness and sensitivity to what makes a place, a people, and/or a culture unique. The recipients of first prize in each category will win $75 and will see their work published in the Clear River Review, of course. Each category will also have a runner-up prize of $25. The winning essay and photograph, as well as other select essays and photographs drawn from the submissions, will be displayed in the library in April. So please think about place, people, etc. And when you capture them visually or in writing, we would love to see your work.
So we also have prizes for the top fiction story that is published and also for the top poem, and those are cash prizes. I just also wanted to add one thing about the visual arts submissions. If you have done something in 3D, for instance, if you are in fashion design, you've created an amazing design, and you want to take a photograph of that, or if you're perhaps in woodworking and you have something really beautiful that you've made, we would welcome those submissions as well in digital format.
So you might be thinking, how do I submit? Well, we'll tell you. So around campus, there are posters that have rip strips. So if you just want to grab one of those, it has this, this bit.ly, but I hope it's easy to remember. It's bit.ly/Clear River, all lowercase. Those submissions are due by Monday morning, February 2nd. So that's a week from this coming Monday. And those are due at 8 a.m. The guidelines are that you can submit 2 pieces per category. So that's 2 fiction pieces, 2 nonfiction, 2 poetry, and 2 visual. So that's the limit for each category. Please use a submission form. Make sure they're submitted on time. We ask that the written submissions are Google Docs or Word Docs. The editors do need to edit those submissions, and we need to put them into a format that can be published. It must be your original work. Like Mr. Chatterley said, AI can't be used to help brainstorm or anything like that. It can't help derive your visual work. It cannot help with your written work. We also cannot publish quoted material or anything derived from an already published work or something that's already someone else's intellectual property. We are going to need those high-resolution pieces for artwork, but like Mr. Chatterley said, if you've just got like a picture you took with your iPhone, like submit it. Will help you get the high resolution, right? You can like submit that and say, Mr. Chatterley, I already submitted this thing, but I need help. That's okay. Please don't delay submitting because of that. This is what the submission form looks like, just in case when you open it up, you're like, am I in the right place? And if you need to talk to us, you can email us at clear.river, excuse me, at stjacademy.org. Mrs. McKenzie is in Ranger 110. I'm in Colby 305 if you like walking upstairs. And Mr. Chatterley is in the Morse Art Center, and you could also talk to any of your English teachers or any of your art teachers, and they'd also be really happy to help. So we hope to see your submissions. Is there anything else?
That's good.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you all. The combination of listening to Poetry Out Loud contestants yesterday in South Church and hearing about Clear River Review today makes me have poetry on my mind. And so this morning I'm going to share a poem by my favorite poet, Mary Oliver. One of the things I love about Mary Oliver, and that I've always loved about her work, is that she's really accessible. And so she often will give you something to think about in the plainest words. This is called Starlings in Winter. Chunky and noisy, but with stars in their black feathers, they spring from the telephone wire, and instantly, they are acrobats in the freezing wind. And now, in the theater of the air, they swing over buildings, dipping and rising. They float like one stippled star that opens, becomes for a moment fragmented, then closes again, and you watch and you try, but you simply can't imagine how they do it, with no articulated instruction, no pause, only the silent confirmation that they are this notable thing, this wheel of many parts that can rise and spin over and over again, full of gorgeous life. Ah, world, what lessons you prepare for us, even in the leafless winter, even in the ashy city. I'm thinking now of grief and of getting past it. I feel my boots trying to leave the ground. I feel my heart pumping hard. I want to think again of dangerous and noble things. I want to be light and frolicsome. I want to be improbable, beautiful, and afraid of nothing, as though I had wings. So when I chose that poem, I chose it with the hope that it might give you something to think about. Whether you connect with the freezing wind, or the beauty of a murmuration, which is the technical term for a group of starlings in flight, or perhaps you too are longing to return to a place of being light and frolicsome. In this poem, Mary Oliver is telling us about how the natural world offers us lessons, even in the hardest seasons. How watching something as ordinary as starlings can remind us what it feels like to want again, to feel our hearts pumping hard, to let our boots try to leave the ground. I hope her words offered you something this morning. I hope that you take care of yourselves and you take care of one another, and that you stay incredibly warm this weekend. Remember that we'll have CSRC open downstairs if anybody wants to grab something warmer. And with that, I hope you have a really wonderful weekend. Faculty.
Sorry, you had Amazon on behind you.